sun was sinking low behind the hills of Tennessee. Another week of hard work done, another road beneath my feet. The old truck rolled through dusty miles, past fields of summer corn, and every mile that brought me closer made me feel reborn. Because I knew beyond the valley, beyond the creek and pines, a little farmhouse waited there with a light that always shines. I saw it from a distance, like I had 1,000 times. A golden glow against the darkness, like a faithful guiding sign. You'd leave that lamp beside the window every night for all those years, a promise shining through the dark that erased my doubts and fears. No matter how the world had changed or how hard the road had been, that light would tell my weary heart that I was home again. The light in your window was brighter than the stars above. The light in your window was the lantern of your love. Through every storm and season, through every passing year, the light in your window always brought me here. The children came and filled the house with laughter, life, and noise. Tiny boots beside the doorway, little girls and little boys. You stood there in the kitchen while supper warmed the air, and somehow every burden vanished the moment I saw you there. The years rolled by like rivers flowing gentle toward the sea, but every night that shining light still waited faithfully. We watched our children leave the nest and build their lives away. Then suddenly it was just us again at the ending of the day. Your hair turned silver slowly, mine disappeared somewhere. But every evening from the road, that light was always there. The world may call it ordinary, a lamp inside a pane, but to me it was the heartbeat of everything I'd gained. The light in your window was brighter than the stars above. The light in your window was the lantern of your love. Through every storm and season, through every passing year, the light in your window always brought me here. Sometimes I sit alone as twilight fills the sky, and memories come walking back like friends who never died. I still see your reflection standing by the curtain lace, the same sweet smile that welcomed me after every distant place. And though the years move onward and time won't stand still, that little light remains alive inside my heart still. Love isn't built from grand events or treasures bought with gold. It's built from simple, faithful things repeated as we grow old. A waiting heart, a shining lamp, a promise kept through years, a light left burning in the dark to calm another's fears. The light in your window still shines inside my soul. The light in your window still helps this old man home. Though roads may end and seasons fade and life may disappear, the light in your window will always lead me here. Tonight the stars are rising above the fields we knew, and somewhere beyond tomorrow that light still shines for two. I'll follow it forever, no matter where I roam, because the light in your window will always bring me home.
Every evening and about sundown, she'd walk across the floor, push open that old screen door, and look down the road once more. The supper would be nearly ready, the coffee warm and sweet, and she'd stand there watching patiently for the sound of my old pickup's beat. The wind would move her hair around as the daylight slipped away, and somehow she made waiting look beautiful every day. Some nights I worked till darkness, some nights I ran behind, but she never once complained to me or left that post of mine. I'd see her from a distance, standing where she'd always stand, the porch light glowing softly and her hand raised in her hand. Lord, there ain't no welcome greater than what she'd give to me, standing by that screen door like she was expecting royalty. waiting by the screen door, year after faithful year, waiting by the screen door for the one she held so dear. No matter where the road took me or how long I'd be gone, she'd be waiting by the screen door to bring her wandering man home. Then the children started growing, running through the yard. They'd race out to meet me laughing before I'd park the car. She'd stand behind them smiling, watching life unfold. The kind of simple happiness that money cannot hold. Summer turned to autumn, autumn turned to spring, and every season brought another gift that love alone can bring. The years moved faster than we noticed, like leaves upon the stream. One day we were young sweethearts, the next we chased retirement dreams. Still every evening she'd be there, looking down that lane, as if her heart could hear my truck before it came again. I used to think that habit was something small and plain. Now I know it was a love so deep most people never gain. Waiting by the screen door, year after faithful year, waiting by the screen door for the one she held so dear. No matter where the road took me or how long I'd be gone, she'd be waiting by the screen door to bring her wandering man home. Then came the winter morning when heaven called her name, and nothing in this old world has ever felt the same. The porch still faces westward, the screen door still remains, but evenings feel much quieter now since she boarded heaven's train. Sometimes when the sunset falls and shadows cross the land, I swear I see her standing there, exactly where she'd stand. People talk of grand romances and stories rich and rare, but true love often hides itself in little acts of care, like waiting by a
screen door, through sunshine, wind and rain, showing up day after day, again and again and again. Waiting by the screen door still lives inside my heart, even though the years and miles have tried to pull us apart. And when my journey finally ends, beyond the setting sun,
there's a gravel road that winds its way through the fields beyond the creek. I've driven down that road so long, it's every turn and speak. The fence posts lean a little more than they did years ago, but every stone and every mile still knows the way back home. Many roads have carried me to places near and far, but none have ever felt as right as where your waiting arms are. The dust would rise behind my truck as sunset filled the sky, and every mile that disappeared felt like a sweet goodbye. 2 long days and tired hands to worries left behind, because I knew at journey's end your smile was mine to find. The old mailbox by the cottonwoods would always come in view, and somehow seeing that little thing meant I was close to you. The gravel road rode home, led me back to your love. The gravel road home was a blessing from above. Through every season of my life, through every joy and storm, the gravel road home always carried me where I belong. Came the years of children running barefoot through the yard, bicycles by the front porch and scraped up knees from playing hard. Every evening down that road I'd bring another story home, and we'd gather around the supper table, never feeling alone. Looking back, it seems like yesterday, though decades slipped away. Funny how the sweetest years never seem inclined to stay. Winter snow and summer heat, spring rain and autumn leaves, that gravel road kept waiting through every change life brings. The tires carve familiar tracks year after year after year, just like the love that waited at the ending of my steer. Some folks dream of city lights and highways built of gold. I only needed that little road and your hand to hold. The gravel road home led me back to your love. The gravel road home was a blessing from above. Through every season of my life, through every joy and storm, the gravel road rode home always carried me where I belong. Drive a little slower than I did back in my prime, and some of the faces on that road have been lost to passing time. The old oak tree is larger now, the creek still sings below, and every mile still brings back memories of long ago. But one thing changed forever the day heaven called your name, 'cause reaching home got harder when home was not the same. Still I travel down that gravel road on quiet evenings now, searching through the sunset for some trace of us somehow. And sometimes in the golden light just before the day is gone, I swear I see your shadow there waiting on the lawn. The gravel road home still carries me tonight, the gravel road home beneath the fading light. And when my final journey comes beyond the setting sun, may there be one last gravel road that leads me back to the one I love. The stars are slowly rising, the fields grow dark and still, and the old road keeps remembering everything it always will. So I'll keep driving homeward as long as I can roam, guided by love and memories along the gravel road home. The moon hangs over the pasture like a lantern in the sky, silver light upon the fences as another day goes by. The crickets sing their evening song beyond the old barn wall, and the night feels just as peaceful as I can still recall. I carry my old banjo out onto the porch tonight, where 1,000 memories linger beneath the pale moonlight. The rocking chair beside me sits quiet in the dark, but I still feel your presence like a fire within my heart. You always loved these evenings when the world grew calm and still, when the stars appeared above us beyond the distant hill. I'd play while you listened, wrapped beneath a quilt so warm. Somehow every note I played could shelter us from storms. Banjo, banjo under a midnight sky, playing for the years gone by, playing for the love we shared beneath the stars up high. Every string still carries a story you and I knew. Banjo under a midnight sky still plays my love for remember summer evenings when the children filled the yard, fireflies above the meadow, and days that weren't so hard. You'd laugh beside the porch swing, watching shadows slowly grow, while my banjo chased the moonlight across the fields below. Back then life seemed endless, like the stars beyond our sight. Now those moments shine like diamonds in the darkness of the night. The years rolled on like rivers, never slowing for a man. One day we were young dreamers, the next we held wrinkled hands. Yet every night we found ourselves beneath this very sky, talking about tomorrow while the moon climbed high. I didn't know those evenings would someday mean so much, until they became memories I could no longer touch. Banjo under a midnight sky, playing for the years gone by, playing for the love we shared beneath the stars up high. Every string still carries a story you and I knew. Banjo under a midnight sky still plays my love for you. Tonight the fields are sleeping, and the wind moves through the pine. The same soft breeze that carried your laughter through the years of mine. Sometimes I close my eyes and hear your voice once more, calling from the kitchen or stepping through the door. And though the house is quieter than it's ever been before, love still lives in every corner and every wooden floor. Maybe that's the gift of music when the years begin to fade. Keeps alive the people and the memories we've made. Every note becomes a photograph, every melody a prayer, every song another moment with the one who isn't there. Banjo under a midnight sky still echoes through my soul, keeping all our yesterday safe from growing old. And when my final evening comes and I say my last goodbye, I'll carry one more melody beneath that midnight sky. The moon drifts toward the horizon. The night grows calm and deep. I set the banjo by the doorway as the countryside falls asleep. And somewhere beyond the starlight, beyond what eyes can see,
I know you're listening quietly to this midnight melody.
Porch swing still moves gently when the evening breeze rolls in. The same old swing we bought together back when life was young back then. Its chains still sing that quiet song they've sung for many years, a melody of summer nights and laughter through the tears. Sometimes I sit beside it as the daylight fades away and watch it move without a touch like you're still here today. We spent 1,000 evenings on that weathered wooden seat, talking about tomorrow while listening to the creek. You'd lean your head upon my shoulder as the sun slipped from the sky, and somehow every problem seemed a little smaller by and by. Those moments felt so ordinary back when they were ours. Now I'd trade all the riches in the world for one more hour. The porch swing still moves, though you're no longer here. The porch swing still moves through every passing year, and every gentle motion feels like a memory proven true. The porch swing still moves, just like my love for you. Children used to gather there on warm July nights, eating watermelon slices while chasing firefly lights. You'd laugh at all their stories and wave the mosquitoes away. Those simple little family moments seem priceless now today. The swing remembers every season, every smile and every kiss. If old wood could tell stories, it would speak of moments like this. Winter came and summers passed, the years moved quickly by. One day we were newly married, the next watching grandkids climb. Yet every evening found us returning to that place, watching sunsets paint the valley across your gentle face. The swing became our witness to a life well lived together, holding all our conversations through every kind of weather. The porch swing still moves, though you're no longer here. The porch swing still moves through every passing year, and every gentle motion feels like a memory proving true. The porch swing still moves, just like my love for you. twilight, when shadows cross the land, I almost see you sitting there, reaching for my hand. The breeze moves through the oak trees and the chains begin to sway, and for a moment time surrenders to yesterday. Maybe love leaves traces in places where it's grown. Maybe that's why this old swing never feels alone. People say that objects are only wood and steel, but some become part of our story and carry what we feel. They hold the echoes of our laughter, the warmth of days gone by, and keep a little piece of us alive. The porch swing still moves beneath the evening sky. The porch swing still moves as the years continue by. And when my final sunset comes and heaven calls me through, I hope there's a porch swing waiting with a place beside you. The stars appear above me, the valley falls asleep. The old swing keeps on rocking, its faithful rhythm deep. And every gentle movement whispers soft and true. The porch swing still moves because it remembers you.
This evening find me on the hillside where the valley stretches wide, the same place where we'd watch the sunset, standing side by side. The wind moves through the tall grass like it did so long ago, carrying winds through the mountain, only old hearts seem to know. The world grows quiet after dusk, the shadows softly fall, and somewhere through the fading light I hear a distant call. It's not a voice exactly, and it's not the evening breeze. It's something in the lonely air, moving through the trees. A violin across the valley sings a melody so sweet, like a memory walking slowly on forgotten feet. Every note feels familiar, every phrase feels true, as if the hills themselves remember the life I shared with you. There's a violin across the valley, calling softly through the night, like a beacon in the darkness, like a distant guiding light. And every note it carries brings your memory back to me. The violin across the valley still sings our history. I remember all the evenings when we'd sit beneath the stars, talking about our future and dreaming near and far. The children sleeping peacefully, the chores finally done, and us watching moonlight settle across the mountains one by one. Back then we never thought about how quickly years could fly. We thought forever stretched ahead beneath those endless skies. The seasons change around us the way seasons always do. Winter snow and summer rain, yet somehow we stay true. Through every joy and hardship, through every rise and fall, you were the steady heartbeat behind it all. Now the valley feels much larger than it did when you were near, because distance grows heavier when the one you love isn't here. There's a violin across the valley, calling softly through the night, like a beacon in the darkness, like a distant guiding light. And every note it carries brings your memory back to me. The violin across the valley still sings our history. Climbs high above me, painting silver on the land, and I close my eyes completely, trying to understand. Maybe the music isn't real, maybe it's only memory. Maybe love finds ways to travel across eternity. 'Cause every note seems filled with the kindness that you gave. Every melody reminds me love is stronger than the grave. Some people search for answers in places far away, but I found mine in simple things at the ending of the day. a familiar song, a mountain breeze, a sky of midnight blue, and a violin that somehow still sounds a little like you. There's a violin across the valley, still singing in the dark, still carrying your laughter, still carrying your heart. And when my final journey comes, beyond the morning dew, follow that violin, oh.
I still remember that first evening, standing on your father's porch. The summer air was warm and gentle as the daylight slipped off north. You smiled and said goodnight so softly, then kissed me on the cheek. I drove home feeling 10 feet taller for the rest of that whole week. Back then we were just young dreamers, with our whole lives left to find, never knowing that one small kiss would stay with me through time. The years began unfolding like pages in a book. We built a home and raised a family beside a winding brook. Some nights we were exhausted after long and busy days, but before sleep we'd always find a little moment to stay. A simple kiss before the darkness, a habit born from love, a promise spoken without words beneath the stars above. 50 years of goodnight kisses, 50 years of holding on, through every joy and every sorrow, through every right and wrong. The world kept turning all around us, but one thing stayed the same. 50 years of goodnight kisses, and softly saying your name. I remember winter evenings when snow covered all the land, the children sleeping upstairs and your fingers in my hand, the fire dancing in the corner, the wind against the pane, and one more kiss before the lights went out again and again and again. Those moments seem so ordinary, like they'd never disappeared. Now they're the treasures I revisit most every night of every year. The mirror slowly changed us, adding silver to our hair, and little lines around our eyes from all the smiles we'd shared. But every night remained familiar, no matter what we'd faced. One final kiss before tomorrow, one final warm embrace. I never thought about forever, when forever felt so near. I thought we'd have another 1,000 nights and another 1,000 years. 50 years of goodnight kisses, 50 years of holding on, through every joy and every sorrow,
through every right and wrong. The world kept turning all around us, but one thing stayed the same. 50 years of goodnight kisses and softly saying your name. Then came that final evening, the one I still replay. The hospital room was quiet as daylight slipped away. You squeezed my hand so gently and smiled that same old smile, the one that carried me through life and made every mile worthwhile. I kissed your forehead softly, just like I always had, never knowing that good night would be the hardest one I'd had. Some people count their riches by the things they've come to own, but I count mine in evenings when we never felt alone. A lifetime isn't measured by how many years you've lived, but by how much love your heart received and how much love it gave. 50 years of goodnight kisses still live inside my soul. 50 years of beautiful memories that time cannot control. And when I close my eyes tonight and heaven shines above, I'll thank the Lord for every kiss and every year of love. Now the moon shines through the curtains and the house is still once more, yet somehow I can feel you standing by the door. And before I sleep this evening, like so many nights before, I'll whisper goodnight, my darling, just once more. The snow was falling softly on that cold December night. The doctor said the time was near as the world faded from sight. I sat beside your bedside, holding your fragile hand, praying for one more sunrise, praying for one more chance. The room was quiet except for breathing and the ticking of the clock. I would have traded every tomorrow to make that moment stop. You opened your eyes slowly and looked at me once more. The same eyes that first found mine so many years before. You smiled that gentle smile that carried me through life, then whispered that you loved me and thanked me for being your husband and wife. I tried to answer through the tears, but the words would barely come, because somewhere deep inside me I already knew what was to come. The night the window went dark was the longest night of my life. The night the window went dark, I lost my best friend, my wife. The light that always guided me through every road and mile disappeared into the heavens with your final smile. I drove home just before dawn with a heart I didn't know. The road looked just the same, but nothing felt familiar anymore. Then I saw the farmhouse waiting at the end of that old lane, but for the first time in 50 years no light shined through the pane. I stopped the truck and sat there, unable to move at all, staring at that darkened window as the snow continued to fall. The porch looked just as it always had. The screen door still hung there. The swing still moved with the winter wind, but you weren't anywhere. I walked inside in silence, past photographs and frames. Every room felt like an echo, calling out your name. The house hadn't changed without you, yet somehow everything had. 'Cause home was never made of walls, it was the love we had. The night the window went dark was the longest night of my life. The night the window went dark, I lost my best friend, my wife. The light that always guided me through every road and mile disappeared into the heavens with your final smile. Years have passed since then, but some memories never fade. I still remember every detail of that winter day. The snow upon the mailbox, the frost along the glass. The moment I realized forever had somehow become the past. Yet even in the darkness, one truth remains alive. Love doesn't end with goodbye, it simply learns to survive. Some nights still feel impossible, some wounds never fully heal. Some chairs remain empty forever, and some tears remain real. But every star above me reminds me when I look high that lights don't truly vanish, they simply move into the sky. The night the window went dark still breaks this old heart in two. The night the window went dark, the world lost someone like you.
Yet every evening when the sunset paints gold across the blue, I see a little light returning, and I know it's you. Tonight the house is quiet, the stars burn soft and bright, and though the window may be dark, your love still shines each night. Beyond the glass, beyond the years, beyond the last goodbye, like a light that never dies.
The years have taught me many things since you went away. How to live with silence and face another day. The house still feels familiar, the fields still wave in spring, and every little corner here still remembers everything. For a long time all I noticed was the darkness you left behind, until one evening I discovered a different way to find. Well, the sunset touched the window with a golden gentle glow. Suddenly the whole room filled with a warmth I'd used to know. Not the kind that comes from fire or a lamp beside a chair, but something deeper in the heart, like knowing you were there. The tears still came that evening, but somehow they felt light, because for the first time in years I felt more peace than fight. I still see the light shining through the years. I still see the light beyond the pain and tears. Though the window may be dark and the road feels long at night, love still finds a way to shine, and I still see the light. I see it in our grandchildren when they laugh the way you did. I see it in the kindness you planted in our kids. I see it in the garden when the roses bloom each spring, and in the songs the robins sing at the dawn of everything. Everywhere I turn these days, there's evidence of you, not in sorrow anymore, but in the good you carried through. I found your favorite cookbook
a few weeks back by chance, and reading through the notes you wrote felt like a small romance. Little words beside the recipes written in your hand, tiny pieces of forever helping me understand that love doesn't disappear when one heart leaves this earth. It keeps on growing quietly inside the lives it's touched. I still see the light shining through the years. I still see the light beyond the pain and tears. Though the window may be dark and the road feels long at night, love still finds a way to shine, and I still see the light. This evening on the front porch, the sky's painted gold, and for the first time in a long while, the loneliness feels old. Not gone completely, perhaps it never will, but gratitude now walks beside it across the distant hills. 'Cause I was lucky enough to love, and lucky enough to know the kind of heart that changes lives long after it must go. Some people spend forever searching for a sign, not realizing every memory is a light that still can shine. And every act of kindness, every sacrifice and smile leaves a glow that keeps on burning for mile after mile. I still see the light, brighter than before. I still see the light through every open door. And though I miss you every day and always will somehow, the love we built together still lights my world right now. The evening settles softly across the fields tonight, and somewhere beyond the sunset, I know you're smiling bright. So I'll keep walking forward until the day we're side by side, guided by your memory and the light still shining inside.
This old road feels a little shorter than it did in younger days. The miles don't seem as endless as I travel on my way. I've watched 1,000 sunsets fade beyond the western sky, and everyone has whispered that nothing truly dies. The fields still wave in summer, the robins still return, and every season teaches another lesson learned. I sit upon the hillside
where we watched the evening fall, the same place where we promised we would weather it all. The valley of last horizon, like a memory unfolding slow, and every breeze reminds me of the love I've come to know. The years have left their footprints upon this heart of mine, but they've never dimmed the beauty of the life we shared through time. Beyond the last horizon, beyond the setting sun, I believe there's a place waiting where two hearts become one. Beyond the last horizon, past where earth and heaven meet, I'll find your hand reaching for mine, and our story will be complete. I've carried your memory with me through every passing year, in every quiet sunrise and every hidden tear. I've seen your kindness living in the family we raised, and heard your laughter echo in familiar little ways. Love has a way of staying long after words are gone, like a melody still playing after the final song. The stars begin appearing as daylight fades from view, and I find myself smiling, thinking once again of you. Not with the pain of yesterday or the sorrow I once knew, but with gratitude for every year I was blessed to spend with you. If I had one chance to change things, I wouldn't change a thing, because every road I traveled led me to the life we dreamed. Beyond the last horizon, beyond the setting sun, I believe there's a place waiting where two hearts become one. Beyond the last horizon, past where earth and heaven meet, I'll find your hand reaching for mine, and our story will be complete. Climbs over the valley, silver on the fields below, and the night feels full of promise in a way I used to know. I don't fear tomorrow the way I once might have, because love has shown me something that time can never have. The body may grow weary, the seasons may move on, but the bonds that tie two souls together remain forever strong. Every goodbye is temporary. When the love is true enough, every ending is a doorway built by faith and love, and somewhere just beyond the starlight, beyond what eyes can see, a familiar voice is calling across eternity. Beyond the last horizon, the waiting will be through. Beyond the last horizon, I'll be walking home to you. No more lonely evenings, no more tears to hide, just an
sunsets, with you by my side. And when my final day arrives and heaven opens wide, I'll follow love beyond the horizon and find you on the other side. The wind moves through the meadow, the stars burn soft and bright, and peace settles all around me in the middle of the night. I close my eyes and whisper the promise I've held true. Save a place beside you, darling. I'm still coming home to you.